Hello, this is the crypto guy, and today we are going to discuss this recent report from JP Morgan and how they claim that the ETF for crypto and Bitcoin and Ethereum are already priced in. So what they've been saying is that they're very skeptical about new capital being deployed into the ETFs. So there's not going to be much of an inflow coming in, and it's just going to be a shift from the current Bitcoin products, such as the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, the Futures ETF, mining companies on the stock exchange. They also claim that the ETF in Canada and Europe have very little interest as well, and the halvening event as well is already priced in the price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well. So it's a very interesting take, for crypto. In a sense, it's just like the stock market. Everything's already priced in. Everyone has an idea of what market sentiment is going to be and what is going to happen in the future. So if you already know something is going to happen, chances are that most of the industry knows as well, and it's priced into the price already. So it is a valid claim that the ETF, the anticipation of the ETF being approved is priced in, and the halving event in April is already priced in as well. It's cyclical. Bitcoin, it's already happened. The halving has happened 3 times already, and we kind of know what to expect. What we know is that, according to history, that Bitcoin has the halving events, and to compensate the miners for this halving events, the rewards have to increase. That means the price of Bitcoin has to increase as well. So not only do you have the price of Bitcoin has to increase after the halving event, which they claim is already baked into the price. Currently, where we stand today is around 37,000, and the ETF has been approved. The approval anticipation has already been baked in as well. So it's a very interesting claim. I believe that the ETF has been priced in, the halving has been priced in, but we're going to see this influx of capital initially. But what I believe before the influx of capital is the traders selling off their investments. So these traders and these people on Wall Street who are speculating against the price and the anticipation of the decision. This is usually what happens when the price of something is baked in, is that when the news comes, people sell on the news. So once you have the announcement of Bitcoin ETF being approved, instead of seeing a dramatic increase, you will see a dramatic decrease because the news is already there. Everyone knows everything that's going to happen at that moment. And until new news or catalysts are there won't be an increase. But what we'll see from there is, we'll see a decrease in price temporarily, and it will be a buying opportunity as usual because we'll see the halving event, and the halving event will cause the price to dramatically increase because the miners aren't going to mine if it's not in their best interest to mine, because they're losing money if there's a certain threshold that the price of Bitcoin has to be. So in that case, not only does the price of Bitcoin have to increase dramatically after April, but that's another opportunity that for people to buy. So we know that the price will increase. We know that the price is already baked in. So it's a matter of seeing when you want to hop into the price according to, past trends, current news, and such. So a very interesting article. I just wanted to touch on it briefly. How JP Morgan, they probably have a few traders there that are looking into this crypto space, and they're trying to use other markets like Canada and Europe, but the US markets are usually what are driving a lot of this capital influx. And they're reciting like FTX fraud is still fresh in their minds. A lot of us aren't thinking about the FTX fraud. We already know what happened. Sam Bankman-Fried's going to jail. Most of it's already, done with. And that's why Solana's pumping. Nobody's dumping Solana at the moment because they know that the Solana the FTX had is being either staked or just put aside, not being sold. So you have that still in the market. Everyone knows you know what's going to happen currently. There's not a lot of fear in the markets, and that might be an indication of you might want to hold back on buying and maybe trimming a little bit, because before halving event we do see a dramatic decrease in prices, and that's what I want to highlight in my next video about the Bitcoin halving and cycles we have seen in the past. But thank you so much for listening. See you all in the next video.